Quick question, only one question. What is the best advice you can pass for someone that is starting in business?
Esta mañana hemos estado por Puerto Banús preguntando a los millonarios cuáles son las claves que le han llevado al punto donde están hoy día. Únicamente teníamos un pequeño problema. La gente no quería salir en la entrevista.
I'm making a video for YouTube asking people for advice to the people starting in business. Anyone of you in business to ask a few questions? No?
No advice, man.
It's 1 minute only.
Sorry.
Excuse me, sir. I'm asking people for advice to the people starting in business. Are you in business to ask a few questions to you?
He's in business.
You want to share some advice to the people starting in business? No.
Aunque el tío este también nos dijo que no, se nos acercaron dos personas hablando.
No,
Are
thank
you in
you.
business to
No,
ask a
not
few
interested.
questions? Okay.
Nos preguntaron que qué estábamos haciendo y yo le seguí la conversación.
For how long you're in business?
10 years.
10 years. And what is the biggest lesson you learned in those 10 years?
Oh, you're taking picture.
biggest lesson that you learned in those years?
Patience is key.
How important was for you the passion to reach the level that you today?
Very important because when you start, you want to get money as soon as possible, but you take patience is key to your business.
What the skill the people beside passion should develop? Selling, communication, contacts, networking.
Networking is number one.
How do you networking? Talking to people in the street with your business?
Don't be shy. Anyone you want to. Sometimes you think people are not good network to you. Always open yourself to people to expand your network.
In what industry do you work?
Perfumes.
How you enter in that industry?
With great idea, great quality, you enter the business.
Do you enter on your own or you came from money?
For my own.
Self-made?
Yes.
What separated you when you was younger from the other people?
I always had my own way of thinking. I want to stand out different from other people. So I was very focused since I was young.
And the last question, if you can only pass one lesson of yourself to your kid,
Yes.
what would it be?
Patience, number one. Wait for it, it will come.
One more. What is the most amount of money your business has generated in a single year? 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures? 6?
Yes.
Y con esta entrevista hecha, a los pocos minutos nos encontramos con un chaval que estaba aparcando su M4. Así que nos acercamos y le preguntamos a qué se dedicaba.
Excuse me, sir. Quick question for you. What do you do for a living?
I work in India. I do a family business.
And for how long you are in business? Your family is in business?
More than 30 years now.
Yeah. And what is the biggest lesson that you extract from your family to apply in the business world?
You gotta start from the bottom and make your way up. Even though it's your family business, you still have to start from the bottom. So learn everything and then you can manage.
What do you think is the biggest struggle that the people who start with the family business have?
They think that they know everything, but you don't. You're not on the ground. You need to be on the ground, learn everything, and then you can control everything.
And for someone that's starting in business right now in 2025, what industry should be looking to start?
They always say that the boring industries are the ones that you make the most money in. So don't get carried away with what's popular. Try to find something that you love, you're passionate about, and that's all that matters. It doesn't matter this year or 10 years ago or 20 years ago what you like most. We are into construction. So,
Construction.
Yeah, boring. Nothing, no technology.
And for someone that is looking to invest in real estate, what should be looking to find, you know?
Buy land, don't buy apartments.
Huh?
Yeah,
Why?
land is always goes up because, apartments lose value. Land, you never lose value.
Thank you, man. My question is, what advice you can pass for someone starting in business?
What they need to do, they need to be straight, they need to understand their business and should be disciplined with it.
What values do you think that the young people are missing to become successful in business?
I don't think that they are missing value, but they need to develop it, and it takes time, because with time you get experience. You need to understand what you want to do in life, you need to create opportunities, and then when you see the opportunities, you need to understand how you can develop it and how you can make success with it. And it takes a lot of efforts, a lot of hard work, and also investment at the time.
What is the best investment the young people should make?
It depends on which business you want to develop, of course. But I would say that real estate would be a good investment. But it comes with a lot of money, of course. So you need to go to investors, talk with them, see opportunities, and then you can be successful.
In what industry do you work?
In the movie industry, we make immersive shows. And basically it's a very big chamber, immersive chamber, where we have films. And we do documentaries of Leonardo da Vinci and other people, Van Gogh, artists. We make those films, produce ourselves. And then we sell licenses to different locations all over the world.
How you end up in that industry?
Because I was already working in the event industry, and then I saw new opportunities, and I took this one, developed it, and we made the film, and now we have a big company with a lot of people that are selling this product all over the world, the IP.
Do you think that it's very competitive, that industry, and very hard to succeed, or is a good industry to start?
Well, every industry, of course, has competitors. I think that the quality of your product should be really good, because if the quality is good, then you can sell it, and people like it. That's the most important thing. And of course, you have other competitors, but you will always have in life. The world is big enough, to sell it to other people.
Do you think that it's better have a good product or a good marketing?
I think both is very important, because a good product without good marketing will never sell. Marketing is important because you need to bring it to the people, and after that you will get word of mouth, we call it. People will talk about it, and then it will increase, of course, the sales after. But it's both important.
And for market your product, do you think that it's better be creative yourself or talk with an agency that do your marketing?
The person that develops the product yourself as an entrepreneur is always very important that you are involved with the agencies that are doing the marketing and promotion for you. Because you understand the product, you need to discuss with them opportunities and everything. So both are important to be involved.
What was the most amount of money your company has made in a single year?
The turnover of the company is about 15 million. You don't start with a turnover of 15 million, right? So you start small and then you are looking for opportunities to expand more and more. Because I remember that the first 3 years that we were doing this business, it was only investment. And then you think to yourself, wow, when is the dice turning that we are making money, right? So there's also a lot of stress involved in the beginning. But at a certain point, if you work hard, you be disciplined, as I mentioned, you use your head, then you will see that you will grow and it will work.
And what was your lowest point in your career? You have some point that you was very low and then...
Yes, of course. Very difficult was COVID. This period, you could not have basically people come to the events. So your business shuts down. Then you have to basically live on your reserves. That was hard because we stopped for 2 years actually. And then we started again. We had our clients and the world opened up again and then we took from there. But that was very hard. And also for the beginning, it was hard because you need to start up and everything.
The last question, do you think that it's better learn in the street, starting the business and learn in the way, or first go to college, in university and then
I think
start your business?
that both is very important. Going to college to do your studies is very important because you educate yourself, your brain is developed, so that's good, but it should be in combination because you need to understand also the streets, you need to understand the people if you want to sell a product. You need to understand life. All these elements are important to have be successful in business.
Thank you, sir.
Por esta pedazo de entrevista dimos de casualidad con un agente inmobiliario que estaba esperando unos clientes en Portugal.
Are you a business owner? To ask a few questions to you.
Yes, we have a real estate agency.
You need to say some advice for the young people starting in business.
People, just believe in yourself and never hurt nobody. And respect the time. Respect yourself and your time.
How important was self-belief for you when you was starting? A lot of people say you that you can do it, or...
Nobody. And most of all, more friends, they don't respect this. When you start shine, even your mom, even your close friends and someone from your family can just turn around with you because they're jealous. Most of my work I'm do networking. Go to the street, I speak with these people. For example, if you can start with our channel, working more in social medias, we do video tours, luxury villas here in Marbella, everywhere. We get clients from there because clients start to follow you. They go to your profile, they see that you are trustable, you are a simple guy, then they will work with you and be not just your clients, friends, clients, or something like this. For example, this kind of people, they from my country and they come to here to buy a couple villas, but it's not because I want to sell something, it's because I'm a good guy and say true, everybody believe me. This is the more important, simple and trust in yourself. Long journey, you need to think about the future. If you want to think the first money, nothing, man, you will be flame. You need to think about years and years, like, okay, I will help you today, I don't need now money, okay? But then he will remember you and he say, look, he will help me, he don't wants nothing, let's ask him maybe something, and always come back. And this is work.
What is your industry? What do you say that you do?
Real estates, we sell villas, plots, working with developers, everything. Zimmer Estates, agency Zimmer Estates. Call to us.
How much, the most amount of money your business has made in a single year?
We just opened 3 years ago, but we're doing good now. We have good deals now, the villas, the 4-5 millions. We sell plots, big plots. Everything going good. Here in this area, everything going good.
What do you think is better, investing in villas, in houses, in plots, apartments?
The best investments is small boutique hotels because, we have restaurants like this, we have apartments, we have villas. But man, for example, you and me, when you go to travel, where you want to live, where you want to stay for a couple of days, and good boutique hostel, yeah. That's why the people then with some family bring back them family, say, oh look, here in Marbella I was chilling with my friend, it was super best, holidays. Let's buy apartments here, or let's buy something here. And then you call you, hey Stan, how are you?
High price, good margins.
Yes, and here in this area prices always will be up and up and up. Always, because this is unique place, safely place for everyone in Europe and even maybe on the world, because we see how the situation in the world, we see what's happened, everything changes. It's true, we're living in hard times, Most people wants to take this time, and enjoy it and be safely. I think this is the the best place for do this.
What was the lowest point in your career in business? You have some point that you was very low, and then
Yes, I was not very low. I was minus low. I'm from Ukraine, you know. I come here 15 years ago in 2011, and I start to work for everything, in barman, in construction, and everything. But then when I realized that I don't have time, you know, just now I need to start to do something. Oh, that's it. And the God believe in me, and I believe in God, because when you start do business, nobody will believe in you. Everybody turn around and just laugh on you. You stay alone and with God. You speak with Him and say, "Man, I don't need help. Just show me the way. Show me the sign if it's I do good." And that's it. And go straight, man. We have just one life, man. That's it. We need to respect this. And always, yes, the family. The more important is the family and the friends, of course, business partners. But the family, this is most important, because without family, man, even you can get too much money, something like this, you can lose like this. The games, casino, drugs, everything. Especially in our business, you know, because we always go into parties and something like this. So the family can stop you and say, "Look, Papi, he wants to leave. Sorry, I need to go with my clients." Okay? Thank you.
Terminamos esta entrevista bastante inspiradora y con muy buenas reflexiones. Y justo antes de irnos, un grupo de chavales que nos había visto pasar varias veces con la cámara nos preguntaron que qué estábamos haciendo. Y mientras estábamos hablando con ellos, encendimos la cámara.
Do you think that your dropshipping business is better than their business?
It just depends.
What do you think is the best product to sell in dropshipping in e-commerce?
I sell women's fashion.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are both together?
No, I have my own store, but women are easier to sell to. They buy more online.
More emotional, no?
Yeah, and then you can sell as well. I think women are the best to sell to, so whether it's skincare, beauty, fashion is definitely the best.
And what is the best advice about marketing you in e-commerce to market your product?
Sell an insecurity, because if women are overweight or stretch marks or you have a dress that makes them look skinnier, they're going to buy instantly.
And what is the biggest lesson you learn in business along your years doing something for your own?
Don't be scared to take failure. Use the failure as motivation, 100%.
In your years in business, in your time in business, you have some lowest point that came back again, or?
Yeah, a lot of things. I didn't see any money within a whole year, and I just thought, to be honest, after longer than a year and a half, sort of that year and a half mark, I thought I'm going to give up. But then something in my head, I can't. Look at everyone around you. You can't give up. 2 minutes away, somebody's got that yacht. They didn't give up. That's why they've got that yacht, you know. So
especially with dropshipping, it's the most delayed gratification business ever. One of my friends, he was testing product for 6 months. I think he tested like 35 different products, made like little to no money, and then in 2 months went from 0 to 1 million in revenue in 2 months. That was after 6 months of making absolutely nothing, because he didn't give up.
Do you think that most people give up soon in business, or they chose their own business, you know?
trial and error, I'd say. You come up with an idea, okay, it doesn't work the first time, you can give it a go again, and if something else comes up, put your all into that, and it's just trial and error over and over again.
I think some people let their egos get to them as well. They don't want to fail.
And the saying I like is, if you knew you're probably not going to win your first business, if you know it's going to maybe take 10 times, how excited will you be when you fail your first 5? You know you're halfway to making your first business. So when you're failing one, you're like, okay, I know I'm closer. So eventually something's going to work. It could be your first time, or it could be business number 20, but every time you fail, you know you're closer.
What you see in yourself that you don't see in other people that are your age are not doing the same thing that you know?
People our age, they're more interested in going out, spending money, going to clubs, you know, all the time. Don't get me wrong, we do that, but we prioritise our time correctly and put it into to where we need, you know. We're not out every weekend wasting a wage that we've worked for in a job. Over time, it's taken that to realise, you know.
Everyone wants to get rich quick. They can't have like the delayed gratification of working now for in 2 years' time things will start coming. Everyone tries something for a month, it doesn't work and they stop. But you need to just keep going. Don't think about something now. Think about what it's going to be doing in 2 years.
Hasta aquí el vídeo, espero que haya gustado, que hayáis disfrutado. Dejo por aquí el último vídeo que subí muy parecido a este. Y estar atento al canal porque vienen vídeos muy interesantes. Así que nos vemos en el próximo.